it's Kathy here from Gray Wonders, and today I am teaming up with Hemptique to bring you a really fun Christmas ornament tutorial. So I will be using Hemptique's 2mm hemp cord in the color red. And the other thing that I will be using is just a round ornament. So these are your standard round ornaments. The one I'll be using is clear, and I got this from the dollar store, but you can use any one that you have laying around if you want to spruce it up a little bit, or you can go and just get one really cheap at your local dollar store. I will also be showing two patterns today. The first one you can find by just watching the rest of this video, and then the second tutorial will be uploaded to my own channel, so you can head over to Gray Wonders when you are finished here. So now let's just get right to it and get started. The first step, you're gonna wanna go ahead and secure that piece of cord that is 10 inches long. Next, we are going to take our pieces of cord that are 36 inches long, and we're just going to fold those directly in half and attach to our rope here using a lark's head knot. So once it's folded in half, you'll notice there's a loop up top. We take that over the rope that's attached, twist it around so the loop is now on the bottom, and we send the two ropes through that loop. And you just pull it through, and then we just give that a nice tug to tighten it. Just like that, and we're going to do that for all 12 ropes. Once you have all 12 ropes attached, you can go ahead and remove it from the board. And we're going to fold it around to make a loop. And so what we're going to do to connect this is we're just going to tie a double knot. And I recommend doing this right onto your ornament just to make sure that you don't tie it too tight so it doesn't fit. And this is what it should look like. So it's all the way around. Everything is pretty evenly spaced. If yours is a little off, you can just go through and adjust as needed. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my scissors to trim off the ends from that double knot, just leaving a little bit of rope remaining so that the knot doesn't come undone. And now I recommend hanging this from any kind of hook you have available, just to make it a little more easy when we tie the rest of our ornament cover. Once you have your ornament hanging up, what we're going to do is tie square knots all the way around the top. So to make a square knot, we're always going to be using 4 ropes. We will then take the rope on the far right to cross over the 2 in the middle to form a loop. Then the rope on the left goes over the string that was on the right. It goes behind the 2 in the middle and through the loop. And we pull that tight. Then I take the string on the left to cross over the 2 in the middle to form a loop. The rope on the right goes over that, behind the 2 in the middle and through the loop. And then I pull it tight. Just like that. And now I'm just going to repeat this all the way around. Once you've tied all 6 square knots around the top of the ornament, we are going to do alternating square knots. So what this means is we'll take 2 ropes from each previous square knot. So I'm going to take the 2 from this square knot and then the 2 from this square knot. So I still have 4 ropes, I'm just using 2 from each previous square knot. And now I'm going to tie another square knot with these 4 ropes. Just like that. And what I did is I left a little bit of a space underneath these square knots so it wasn't pulled all the way tight. You can leave as much space as you want or no space at all. That is completely optional. And now I'm just going to repeat this all the way around. And that is what it should look like all covered. So again, you should have 6 square knots. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make chains all the way down using the switch knot. Now the switch knot is just a different variation of the square knot where we alternate between what is our filler cords and what are our working cords. So to make this, what we will do is we're going to use these 4 ropes, all part of this last square knot, and I'm going to take the 2 on the end and I'm going to bring them in front of the middle strings and just cross them over so that now they become the 2 ropes in the middle. So they are going above the ones that were previously in the middle, and those middle strings are now coming under to be on the outside. And then I'm just going to tie a square knot like normal. So I'll take the side here on the right to cross over the 2 in the middle. The rope on the left goes over that, behind the 2 in the middle, and through the loop. And I pull it tight. I am going to leave a bit of a space between these square knots just so you can see the cool detail of the switch knot. But again, this is a personal preference, so you can pull it as tight as you want and leave as much space as you want. And then I'm going to finish my square knot by taking the left side to cross over the 2 in the middle. The rope here on the right then goes over that, behind the 2, and through the loop. And I pull that tight. Just like that. And now I'm going to repeat these steps 2 more times. So I'm going to take the ropes that are on the outer side, cross them over, so they are now in the middle. And then I just tie my square knot as before. I'm going to repeat this 1 more time for a total of 1, 2, 3, and then 4 ropes. Now I'm going to move on to the right to do my next 4 ropes, and I'm going to just repeat the same steps I did over here. So I'm going to be making 3 more square knots in the switch knot method. And this is what it should look like all finished with the switch knot. And now what our next step is to do is we're going to gather all these ropes right underneath in the center, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to bundle everything together. And I'm gonna hold up 2 strings off to the side on both the right and the left. And this is what I'm going to use to tie the square knot. So these 2 strings will act as my working ropes, and these are acting as those 2 strings in the middle, so the filler cords. And I'll just take the right over that big bundle. I have my loop. Then the left side will go over that string behind the big bundle and through the loop. And then I just pull to tighten, and this will also help gather everything back into place. And I'm just going to repeat this a couple more times. To cover up these 2 ropes that are kind of hanging off to the side, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring them kind of underneath my bundle, so I took them between, and then I'm just going to tie 1 simple overhand knot. And then for extra stability, I will tie that again, so basically just your double knot. And then I'm just going to kind of finger comb everything, and it stays perfectly hidden. Alternatively to tying what I did, you could use those 2 strands to just tie a cute little bow under here. And also, if you don't like the look of the square knot underneath, you could always use the gathering knot, and that will fix any problem of ropes sticking off to the side. So you can finish this project any way you like that just gathers those ropes together. And my final step is to just take some scissors and trim my ends if I need to make them even or to the desired length. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful and inspiring, and now you have a new cool way that you can cover ornaments for your Christmas tree this year. Don't forget to head over to my own page at Gray Wonders for the second tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy that one just as much as this.